Hey guys, it's been a little while since I did a candid update with you guys on what's going on. First of all, we have a comprehensive review, some videos that I break this opportunity down. If you want to build residual income, pay close attention. I've been around the industry for 20 some years. I've never, ever seen anything like this. I know some of you are like, well, you're a marketer, so of course you're going to say that. Let me just go over a few things. Okay, I'm going to talk about the business. I'm going to talk about just my personal feelings about this when I was looking at it. Someone sent us a box of products, like $1,000 worth of this company's products, HempWorks products, like a year ago. I completely ignored it. Sat on my table, wasn't interested. I remember the way I was looking at it. I remember the way I was feeling about it, and I can totally understand like where a new person's at sometimes. And I'm like an opportunity person. I love opportunities. I'm an entrepreneur. I love to seize opportunities. And if I feel good about it, if I feel like it's going to make a positive impact in the world and I can make a lot of money doing it, I get really excited. I remember not feeling like excited about it initially. So I know where you're at. And then going through this transformation of like realizing what's going on, I'm like, oh man, here we go again. It was just like with Bitcoin in 2012, people were trying to get me to buy Bitcoin. It was like $12 or something a Bitcoin, and getting me to use it in my business. And I remember not being excited about it. And then years later thinking, oh, what was I missing? Like, why didn't I pay attention? It's just like that. Like, it's just one of those things where I remember Tesla. I was going to buy stock in Tesla back in 2010. And in fact, I bought the Model S, one of the first 50 cars that he made. I spent, I can't remember, I think we had to put like $20,000 or something down for the Model S. The first, he was going to sign it, hand sign it. And I had that on the way, but they were taking forever to get them shipped. So I ended up getting my money back and thinking, well, maybe these doubters are right, that Tesla's not going to take off. And I didn't buy the stock. And I even didn't get my signature car because it was taking too long for them to build it. Now Tesla stock's at like $800 a share. And at that time, I think it was in the teens, and I remember, when I was looking at this company, HempWorks, feeling the same way. So I know how you feel. And I want to help you kind of just move through this transformational process faster, because it took me like a year to figure out what was going on with HempWorks. First of all, let me just mention, what makes this really extraordinary for you is you have me, quite frankly, someone who's helping you with the marketing. Most people who join the company have to build two legs to make a big income. But because I'm building one of your legs for you, you get to focus on one leg. And then we build a marketing funnel for you, the same one I'm using. And then I show you how to use it, how to drive traffic into your first leg. Guys, it's not that hard. But you do need some guidance. And like, if you were having to set up the presentation, like the comprehensive review, we build one of these for you, one of these funnels for you. Like if you had to do that all yourself and the presentation yourself, sure, that would be hard. But because you have someone building one of your legs and giving you the same marketing funnel I'm using and giving you content to get free lead generation, like posting on YouTube, and showing you how you can advertise or buy leads and giving you the emails already written, we're giving you all of it. Like, this is actually a no-brainer because of all of that. When you add to it that HempWorks is a phenomenal company that's going to blast off, I'm going to share that with you a little bit. And you should definitely watch the comprehensive review, which is the second video we created here that breaks it down. Like, so you really get it. So I can move you from where I was at a year ago, where it took me like almost 8 months before I even tried the product. I had the product sitting on my table. By the time I tried the one that was sent to me, 8 months later, like, I think it had expired. I ended up having to reach out to somebody and get new, fresher products sent to me when I was finally ready. It took me 8 months before I was willing to even try the product. So I get where you're maybe at. I'm going to do my best in this candid review to get you to pay attention and move you through like a fast track of going where I was at, where it took me so long to get it. So you're at least open to it. Like, I became open to looking at it 8 months later. Okay, so first of all, the marketing strategy that's employed here is not a game. I know it, for people that might not be really big in marketing, you might not understand it, but it's rewarding action takers, as it should. If you're already watching this, you're probably in the team line. If you're not, then you need to take step one. There's a link to do step one, to get in the team line. You get a free position, and this video explains all that. And then we start placing people underneath you. Some of you watching this already have that free position and already have people falling underneath you. And in fact, if you go to this page on video 3, it explains that. It shows you how to log into your account, the free account you set up, and see how much it's growing. It's not a game. People are falling underneath you. So if I go to the bottom of this leg over here on the right, you see like someone's gray here. That means if they're gray, it means they just came in, they have a free position. I can keep going up. And these are people that came in with a free position. When you come in, if you're anywhere in here, and you could be anywhere in this team line, I can keep going up. When you purchase, you turn yellow in this thing, and you jump to the top, and you have all these pre-enrollees, and there's a lot of them in here. And a lot of these people just haven't had time to look at it yet. They just haven't had time to study it yet. A lot of them will be coming in, and when they do, they're duplicating the same system, and they start building. I'm going to show you an example of that in a minute. So I want to show you something here real quick. In fact, let me see if I can find, I want to show you what happens, okay? Pay close attention. This is a really big deal. I think this is the fastest way I can get there. There's so many people in here now, which is to your advantage. There's so much momentum. It's the whole strategy, which again, we explain here in the comprehensive review. This whole strategy is based on everyone doing a little, because most people aren't top producers, which has been their demise, which has been the reason why they couldn't succeed. But because we've got this system and this strategy, which we explain there, where everyone just does a little and it creates this massive result, everyone can win here. It's insane. And I know that isn't typical. I know that that's typically not true in network marketing. But study this comprehensive review. I put an incredible strategy together, leveraging the tools and the strategy that they already had, making it even better. And it's all explained here on how this works. But let me show you something here. So hold on. Okay, so oh wait, I did the wrong one. I want to show you like how this starts to spread, and what's like when you enroll, what starts to happen. And okay, so and why you want to jump above people. Like I have people in here that still aren't paying attention who came in weeks ago, and they could have had, for example, Joe Anderson underneath them. They could have had Patricia Payne underneath you. And look, Patricia's taken off. I'm going to show you, she's already on the leaderboard, number 2 in the company, right behind me for enrollers. You want people, she's a top producer. You want people like that in your organization. And we have lots of them all the time coming in. And the longer you wait, the more you're losing these. I'm going to keep driving this leg down and anchoring it with top producers. Like I consider Patricia, she goes by Trish. I consider her a top producer, and I get lots of them in the leg until it's anchored. Once I have a lot of them in there, which, sometime this year, I have a suspect that I'm going to have so many in there that I just work with them and support them and I don't bring in people anymore. Like you want to have all of those people underneath you. And the longer you wait, the more of those you're going to lose. I'm going to keep driving and developing this leg until it's doing 1 million volume a month. That volume can all be underneath you. You need to understand that. You need to watch this comprehensive review to understand that, what that means. So yeah, a lot of people could have had her underneath them if they just would have enrolled sooner. So again, and see how it's spreading, and like all this is just starting. Like I'm going to talk about the longevity of this in a minute, because like this would mean nothing if the product wasn't amazing and the company hadn't already proven that they can handle massive growth. They're going through critical mass. This is a long-term legacy company. I'm going to show you that. In fact, we really break that down in the comprehensive review on this page, step 2. But I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, because that's why I'm so excited about it, is what the product did for me and what the company is clearly able to do in terms of longevity. So again, if you just came in and you're at the bottom of this leg, but you sign up, you're going to jump to the top of all the other pre-enrollees. And then, I can tell you right now, there's top producers in here that just haven't had time to figure out what's going on yet. People like me, it took me like 8 months before I even tried the product from the time it was introduced to me. There's going to be a lot of, and I'm definitely a top producer. There's top producers in here you're going to jump above. I'm going to continue developing this leg till it does 1 million a month. You want to get in. You don't want to sit on the sidelines. I'm then going to build you the same marketing funnel that I have. I'm going to show you how to use it to drive down that second leg, like I just showed you that Trish is doing. Let me just pull her up again. I think that's Trish's number. Oh, I see. I need to go ID. I mean, here's Richard. He's got his second leg started. By the way, this is the same leg. If I were to go down here, we'd eventually get to Trish. All these people, and a lot of these people starting their second leg. But we're just getting started, guys. That's what you have to understand. Like that's, you see Robert here started his second leg. He's just getting started. We're just getting started. Just getting going. It's crazy. So you want to sign up, turn yellow, jump to the top, and then get my funnel so I can help you build that second leg. Let me show you something else. Remember I mentioned Trish is on the leaderboard? Well, I was on the leaderboard in December on the #1 position, right? And I'm on the #1 position again. What's that tell you? It tells me that my marketing works. When I say I'm going to give you a funnel that you don't have to create, and it's not just a turnkey funnel, it's actually leads being generated into your own system, like it's the real deal. And when I tell you that I'm going to show you how to use it, and you look at this leaderboard, that should mean something to you. I'm #1 in a company that did 170 million last year. They're full of phenomenal marketers. My marketing works. I was also #1 in December. I would think I was number 20 or something like that in January, because I was building this system. I wasn't really marketing. I was building this presentation, the system for the team and for me to use, because I'm about ready to blast off ads for the first time, which again is another reason why you want to get in now at the top of all of this. Anyway, I want to show you, this is Patricia right here. And she's got the #2 position. She's #2 in the company, a company that did 170 million last year. So they're full of amazing marketers. In fact, I know I've referenced her a few times. Sandy Kukowski is like famous. She's on here somewhere. She was a top producer month after month after month. I'm not sure where she is. She's somewhere in here. These are some of the top marketers in the world on this list. Like if you're anywhere on this top 100 list, you're an amazing marketer. Like you're in a position to really, really build and grow. So what I'm sharing this with you for two reasons. One, my marketing works. And then two, here's Trish, who just enrolled. And we're bringing in top producers like this all the time. And the more you wait, the more they're rolling past you and you're losing them. So, you know, it's not too late. I'm going to build this leg to 1 million volume a month. And it's only doing like my left leg, I don't know. We did 50,000 the first month. The right leg that I just got started, it's just getting started. So it's, I don't know where it's at. Like maybe it's going to be at 5 or 10,000 only. Like, and you might be thinking, Mike, that's pie in the sky. How are you going to get to 1 million? Well, those of you who followed me for many years will know that that's not, you know, I've had 7 and 8 figure years many times. Like this is what I do. If you're brand new to this and maybe seeing me on the leaderboards enough, I don't know. Or maybe watching our presentation is enough for you to see that. But, you know, I will get this to 1 million volume. Now, will the company be around long enough for us to do this, for you to enjoy this for years and decades to come, for you to leave this to your children, the money that you make, the residual income, and your grandchildren? Yes. You know, we don't have a crystal ball, but we break down in detail in the comprehensive review how we can know that. I'm just going to share with you something really quick. If I open up their awesome presentation here, which you know, you might want to ask me to send you this link. It's really, really cool. Or log into your back office and look for the presentation, the MDC opportunity presentation. It's really, really powerful. Also, when you log into your account, the free account that you set up, if you didn't get a free account, by the way, just go to the comprehensive review here. And in step 1, you'll get your free account. It only takes you seconds. And then you can see growth that we're putting there, even when you have a free position, like I just showed you with the team line. And you can look at that opportunity slide. Anyway, I need to stay focused here. There's so much I want to share with you, but let me just pull down here to one slide I wanted to show you in particular. 2015, you know, they're just getting their sales going. 2016, a little bit more. 2017, a little bit more. 2018, this was 100 million in sales. So they went to like, it looks like somewhere around 20 million in sales to 100 million in sales. What's that tell you? It tells you they're making the investments in the right places. It's telling you that they know how to handle massive growth. They know how to move with the market. That's when they added their CBD line, by the way. Massive, and because they're actually the top seller of CBD in the world because their products get the best results. And if you think CBD is saturated, watch my comprehensive review. It's just getting started. 2019, 170 million. They're just entering into critical mass. When you get involved with the company around critical mass just before, during, or right after, and they haven't hit it yet because critical mass is when it's just insane and becomes a billion or multi-billion-dollar company. You get it. What it does is it gives you 100 times the growth that you would ordinarily get. I'm giving you the marketing funnel system. I'm showing you exactly how to build. I'm building one of your legs, but most people in the company have to build 2. I'm the top enroller in the company. I clearly know what I'm doing and can pass that on to you. We're enrolling top producers all the time. When you come in, you're going to get those underneath you. I'm going to keep driving those 2 legs down. It's with a company that's entering into critical mass. It does not get any better than this. Now, a lot of you that are already in know the cutoff date to enroll, to get a free position, and you can start seeing the free positions go underneath you. But if you want to lock in the position, jump above everybody in the team line, you need to come in at director or executive. The comprehensive review explains all of this. So if you don't already have access to this page, I'm going to provide it somewhere around this video. Study what's going on. That's all I have to say right now. Study what's going on. Keep an open mind. If you've tried opportunities, if you're one of the millions of people out there who have tried different things and you just couldn't quite make it, like this has everything in place, including me and Robin here, to give you a marketing system that clearly works, okay? But with a company that is clearly going to be a legacy company. Study this page, particularly comprehensive review, page 2. 3 explains how everything works and how to get started. This is the most powerful, not just, I'm going to say the most powerful system, the most effective product, and the most capable company that I have ever seen. And they're all 3 coming together. Each of those categories beating anything else I've ever seen, but all 3 coming together, it's absolutely insane. Study the comprehensive review. Don't delay. The longer you delay, more top producers like Trish that we're bringing in all the time are coming in that you want to have in your organization. Reach out to me. Let me know what your intentions are. Study this page, because we're talking about what your commitments need to be to us as well as our commitments to you. That needs to be clear before you join. So watch this. Let me know what questions you have. And man, let's build you a big residual income and get to know each other. I'll talk to you later.